Zach Dixon here from Zach Dixon Coaching, and today I want to talk about the difference between being a perfectionist and just striving to make progress, and the two different worlds that people actually live in. Because I know so many people out there, and I used to be always like that. Right, I'd always have to make everything perfect before I'd put it out. I'd have to make it. I'd have to, make it this way, make it this way. I remember when I was putting my website out for the first time, and I was like, no, it's got to look like this. And it actually looked really decent the way it was, but I'm like, no, it's got to have blue things, it's got to have this. And I was getting so worked up. I'm like, don't launch it. You don't launch it. And I was getting so worked up about, not putting it out because I just wanted it to be perfect. And let me tell you something. Can you define what perfect is for me? Because I don't personally know what it is. It's an illusion. It's a complete illusion, because realistically, when will the time be that you're like, okay, it's perfect now, I'm going to do it? And most people actually have this amazing idea, but they're trying to make it perfect. They're trying to make everything perfect before they even start applying it or acting on it. And what's crazy about that is you don't need to be perfect to get results for people. You don't need to be perfect to put something out that's quality. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can actually put it out there and test, and if people like it or not, you can start, but you can change things from there, but at least because once you put it out there, if you put a product out there, you put something out there, you can see the response from people. You don't have to make it perfect. Yes, you got to have a quality product, of course. You got to have quality things that you're doing, a quality website, a quality bot, whatever you're doing, but don't just strive to make it perfect, because perfect isn't real. But if you're making progress towards it and say, I'm going to put it out there, I'm just going to, each day I'm just going to chip it up. But I'm just going to flow with it. If I don't make it the way that's just, I just don't actually understand. People are trying to make it perfect. And do you know what I think it is? If someone's trying to make something perfect, they're scared. They're fearful. And that's what I really think it is. Because when I was trying to make everything perfect, I was actually scared inside. I was scared of being wrong. I was scared of trying something, I was scared of putting myself out there, putting a product out there, because do you know what? I was focused on, it's got to be perfect, and that's just like this cover. It's like a defensive mechanism, just saying like, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared of making a mistake, and it's okay. I just want you to let you know that it's okay to fail. We always hear about it, you only learn when you fail, and that's 100% true, and I just want to reinforce it again. Because if you never try something that you've never done before, you'll never experience what you want. And that's just such a deep thing that I had to learn. I used to hear people say, you just got to fail, but I didn't want to. I wanted to make things perfect. I needed to make it like this, and we just intellectually know it, but it's until you actually apply something you realize it's not that bad if you fail. You actually learn the most. When you're in a dark place, you actually learn the most when you're in a dark place, when you're actually just always, in the best place. You learn from those things. Failure is the key to success. If you're failing, good, because you're getting feedback. There's no such thing as failure. There's only feedback, and the feedback's going to make you stronger for the next time you go about something. If you learn something and not just say, oh my God, I'm a failure. I'm never doing that again. It's not perfect. Always strive for progress. Because progress, my friend, makes you happy. Progress, you feel alive. Because I've seen so many people procrastinate something and they finally put it out. They finally put it out like, oh, I don't know. And they finally put it out. And guess what happens? People actually like it. And then they reinforce, whoa, oh my God, I've been wasting 2 months, 3 months, 4 months to make it perfect. And guess what? Perfect isn't even damn real. Start stepping up. What have you been putting off? Start applying it. Start putting it out there. It doesn't need to be perfect. Make progress. Make progress. If you make one step here, one step here, one step here, one brick here, one brick here, one brick here, you will have a house. But it doesn't need to have a house before you can put it out there. Start slow. Start really small. Start building, and you'll have the life of your dreams. So strive for progress, not perfection. Live with passion. Boom.